There's an exercise I've recommended for people who are trying to identify their niche audience that I think could also be applied to this about how to figure out what is meaningful for yourself, right? And how you want to spend your time. So here's what you would do. Make a list of, or I would make a list of 10 potential things that I think I might enjoy. 10 things that I might enjoy that would be meaningful ways for me to spend my time and survive, make them financially viable and whatever. Then for each of those things, I would basically try on that life, that business, that profession, that whatever for a week at a time. I wouldn't worry about the success of it. I'm just trying to see, how does it feel to do that thing, to be that person? I'm essentially trying on that life or trying on that persona. So for example, if one of the things was, oh, maybe I'll be an author, I'd be like, all right, well, I'm going to pretend I'm an author for a week and I'm going to see what that life is like. I'm going to write for X amount of days or what, and not worrying about that it needs to be the ultimate end all. It doesn't need to be perfect, whatever. I don't need to have it all figured out. I'm certainly not going to have that all figured out in a week, but I'm going to go, if I were an author, what would my days be like? And I would do the thing. And I go, how do I feel about this? How do I make this feel? Am I enjoying it? Am I getting meaning out of it, et cetera? Give you another completely different example. So let's say for whatever reason, I was like, one of the things on my list was maybe I'll become a consultant who helps dry cleaners grow their business. So what would I do? How do I try that on for a week? I don't have clients. I don't whatever. I might go to my local dry cleaner and be like, hey, could I help you with marketing or come up with some ideas for a week? You don't need to pay me. I just want to see what, whatever. Or if I didn't even have that, I might just pretend someone hired me. If this dry cleaner who I don't even know, but I had to grow their business in a week, like what would I do? Again, I'm just trying on that version of a life. Might spend a week putting together a plan for what I do, or I would spend a week, maybe every day for a week, I go have lunch with a different dry cleaner owner and talk to them and learn the business and see what they're, I'm trying to embed myself in this potential world and see how it feels. And this gets back to sort of doing things, right? The doing of that, I'm going to learn way more than a hypothetical. What do I want to do with my life? It's no, I want to do one of these 10 things. I'm going to go for a week at a time and try each of them. Coming out of that. So let's say I do that with 10 potential lives, basically, or whatever, careers, businesses. At the end of that 10 weeks, I'm going to learn a lot. I'm going to have a lot more clarity than I had going into it.